Precast 2025 Indianapolis. We always try to have our Project Precast projects in the city that we're visiting, so you can have a visit to the theoretical site. We always try to have it kind of be involved with something in the city, so it has some kind of meaning to the city, and you're kind of really getting into that site. And so we are proposing that we have a fully integrated parking structure with the programs of this nature complex. And so we have the rides that have kind of ride stations, start and stops at the stations. We have pavilions, we have public services, we have the aquarium, habitat, dining, open habitat, ticket sales, and gift shop type thing, and flora habitat. One of the things that we really want to have happen that I feel like disappears in that parking scenario that we have, and kind of in a typical parking deck, is that the five senses get shut off, mostly just so you can survive the next 10 minutes to get to your destination. But we really want you to engage those senses, to think about kind of light, air, sound, kind of theme, all of these types of things that go into it. And so we want you to think about how you might integrate habitat into this parking structure.
So I'm Shay Jones, I'm with Northeast Precast, and we are a sponsor of Project Precast this year, sponsoring a team. This is our first time sponsoring and my first time being a coach. Decided we heard about this event through past years and really understood what what benefits there are to the students and to the industry itself. Seeing the students that have showed up here so far, so within Project Precast we're working with construction management, architecture, and engineering students. It's so impressive of the knowledge that they're showing up here with, and really taken back by some of the conversations that the first 5 minutes of meeting the students, where their heads at and their knowledge of Precast.
I'm Megan Moisaki. I'm from Virginia Tech, and I'm a master's in architecture student. It was something that was kind of introduced in my first semester studio in my master's program at VT by my faculty, and I was like, this seems like a fun opportunity, why not? It has been fun. It's been a little bit tiring, but it has been a lot of fun, and I'm grateful for the experience and all the help of all of the captains and leaders. I think like the benefits of a collaborative experience with all of the different disciplines, I think it's so rare that we see it all together, and to do it at this stage in my career, you would say, is great. So
Bob Mills with Hamilton Forum. We've been a Project Precast sponsor now for about 4 years. This industry, we're in the precast industry, and the best way to get this industry to grow is to educate people along the way, bring them into the fold, if you want. It's every penny we put into this, we get tenfold out. And the information they learn and the things they learn in here, they'll learn more in 2 days in this than they will in a whole semester in class.
On behalf of Team Wells, we did very well, and here is our project. Thank you.
Thank you.
You guys coming in here and supporting these students is probably the most powerful message you're going to send to these students today. Because we as an industry are making this happen. Collectively, you guys being in this room and showing these students that education, that a competition like this is important, is something that these students are going to remember for the rest of their lives, and especially as they enter into their professional career.
architects doing architecture. It wasn't our construct manager doing managing it. It wasn't our engineer. It was us making a design. Like our wow was all of it.
We all worked very well together as a team, and we were constantly communicating with each other, and it was a group effort, and we made sure that at all times we were all working together.
Just getting to work with other people is always very, very valuable. And then also engineering, oftentimes you work under time constraints. So getting used to that is also very beneficial. And then just engineering is a very creative field, so it's been very nice to get to tap into that.
It's a very big industry. Like, it's always going to be in business. There's always so much to learn in it, so much to grow in it, and especially being interested in structural engineering. I know that there's going to be many opportunities to continue learning in it and continue to grow in it.
So the majority of the classes that I've taken in graduate school and undergrad are concrete classes, specifically pre-stressed and post-tension and precast concrete. BYU has a wonderful class by Dr. Sorensen about precast and pre-stressed structures, and so that's been my focus as I've gone to school.
There's just so many lessons to be learned that you can never really learn just sitting in the classroom and then going home to work on a homework just by yourself or reading a textbook. You have to go work on a project and see it from beginning to end, see it from the architect's perspective, see it from constructability perspective, as well as your own engineering perspective, as well as go see a precast plant, go see a construction project actually being built together. And there's so many dots that you'll connect whenever you go do all those things.
Using and thinking about precast concrete in their futures, wherever it might lead them.